Xabi Alonso is no more the head coach of Real Madrid. By mutual agreement, Real Madrid and Xabi Alonso have parted ways. And he will be replaced by Arbeloa, that's Alvaro Arbeloa, who is also a former team player of Real Madrid. Now, 7 months ago, I personally made a video about Xabi Alonso joining Real Madrid. And I specifically stated that it is not a good move for this man. It wasn't a good move for Xabi Alonso to accept to be the head coach to replace who? Carlo Ancelotti. And Ancelotti is one of the coaches that have a very tough skin. So he endured a lot of things before moving to become the coach of Brazil. But then at the time, Xabi Alonso was doing very well with Bayern Leverkusen. Very, undisputable, unbeaten. He won the league for Leverkusen. He even won their local title for them. But I said 7 months ago that this man shouldn't take the job. Not because it is not a good offer, it is. But because he has not developed that kind of wings. He doesn't have a tough skin to endure the pressure that is at Real Madrid. Everybody knows that Real Madrid is one of the biggest clubs in the world. The club that has 15 Champions League with a lot of titles, a lot of trophies, achievements. So for you to be the head coach of Real Madrid, it takes a lot, and a lot will be demanded from you. Now, to whom much is given, much is expected. Following the 3-2 win in the previous Super Cup final, the Spanish Super Cup final, you realize that things have not been going on well in the locker room. And for some time now, if you've been following Real Madrid, if you've been following Xabi Alonso and the news around him, you realize that it seems the teammates or the players are not giving him the respect that he really needs as a coach. Also, the Real Madrid team or the club itself is not throwing their weight behind Xabi Alonso. So it seems he's in this, like, he has no support. His situation is almost like Enzo Maresca at Chelsea, who also left. So what it means is that the clubs are making changes. The clubs are ensuring that, Charlie, you got to do the right thing. If you are not winning, we will be on your nerves. Charlie, we go hammer you, son. You go give up. So yes, Xabi Alonso joined Real Madrid. And so far, in all competition, across every competition, both Champions League, Premier League, and domestic clubs or domestic matches, they've played 34 matches, won 24 of them, which is not bad. 6 losses and 4 draw. This is not bad, as this is the first season of Xabi Alonso. It is not bad at all. I don't think it is. Just 7 months of handling this big club of that caliber, facing a Clásico. It is not easy. Mourinho has been there. Ancelotti has been there. Rafael Benitez has been there. Name all the coaches. Zidane has been there. The pressure at Real Madrid is a normal pressure. There is pressure everywhere. Pressure is at Chelsea. Pressure is at Manchester United. Pressure at Arsenal. Pressure everywhere that the club is very serious at winning titles or trophies. There's pressure there. The reason why I stated 7 months ago that it wasn't a good idea for Xabi Alonso to take that job is because at the time he was doing very well with Leverkusen. You needed to maintain that pace. I can understand that everybody needs room for improvement. Everybody wants new challenges, you need to move on in life. And therefore, taking on the challenge to become the Real Madrid coach, it is one of the things that is commendable. But you see, it is not easy being the coach of Real Madrid. It is not easy at all. Now, we realize that there is, a confusion in the camp where when Alonso went to Real Madrid, he was not seeing top at all. Now they see top. Charlie, almost matches like it is not going well. Now, it got to a point that Vinicius Jr. in fact, he had a problem with Xabi Alonso and even the club that he even wants to leave. We don't know whether he will change his decision as we speak. We don't know whether Vinicius Jr. is going to, decide that now that the man who is a thorn in my flesh is going, I'm going to stay at the club. We don't know as of now. But as a result of the respect which is lacking in the locker room, it seems there is no cordial relationship, cordial friendship, cordial love between the players and the coach. They just ended El Clásico. You realize that after the match, Xabi Alonso allegedly was asking the players, Charlie, make we go give, guard of honor, make the people win in December, because it is done everywhere. The people who have won, or the club that have won the match or the trophy today, make them give them guard of honor. The players say, for where we go, no, we don't go do. Mbappe say, Charlie, if this man could do, make him alone go do. We know could do. We are above that. And Real Madrid is full of talents, big players. If you look at Vinicius Jr., Valverde, even now Valverde is playing 2. Mbappe, Jude Bellingham. You see that, Charlie, a lot of stars. When you are managing a lot of stars, you end up getting confused, getting tense, because they will frustrate you. And playing against Barcelona is not easy. It is only Chelsea who were able. Chelsea, they were able to beat Barcelona 3-0. It is not as simple as that. And what led to Real Madrid losing the game to Barcelona is because Vinicius was subbed off. Vinicius Jr., who was, the man of the match at the time he was playing, was being subbed off. And according to reports, it was Vinicius Jr. who said, nah, I know the feel fine, make them sub me off. Valverde also was subbed off. That's when the tempo of the game changed. And at the end of the day, Barcelona were the champions of the Spanish Super Cup. Alvaro Arbeloa is going to replace. Mind you, Alvaro Arbeloa is a defender, or he was a defender at Real Madrid. And before he was asked to come and replace Xabi Alonso, he is the coach, or he was the coach of the Real Madrid Team B. Is he going to excel? I would like to know that in the comment section. What do you think of the decision of Xabi Alonso? Now, who is going to employ Xabi Alonso? Which of the clubs is going to say, Xabi Alonso, we need you? Come. Is it Tottenham Hotspur? Is it Liverpool? Because it seems Arne Slot is on and off. Who is going to ask that, Charlie, we need you if you couldn't do well, or if Charlie tension did and come to Everton, come to Crystal Palace, come to Leicester City? Where would Xabi Alonso end? Xabi Alonso is leaving Real Madrid with 45 points and second on the league table, while Barcelona is leading the table with a difference of 4 good points. And Xabi Alonso said that, no, I have had enough. I can't take this anymore. So you people have done the best for you. In fact, I am playing Champions League. I am second on the league table with 4 points difference behind our rivals. But it is what it is. I'm going to think about my life. Take your football, take your club. If you don't want to give me the respect, take your club. But even Arbeloa, when them go take no problem data, because it will be former player, so they go treat you as former player. Even though your status has changed, I was hoping that Real Madrid could have, extended their hands and say that Enzo Maresca has done a very great job at Chelsea, so we can give him that opportunity. But you see, it is what it is. Maybe they have seen the work that he is doing. The work they do for Timbino is where you must saw any power, Charlie. We like the way you do your job. So come take the big team.